This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. Check out all their new games at luckyduckgames.com. Thank you for joining me here at Tantrum Studio D. I'm Kevin DELP. Today we're looking at board games launching the second half of April on Kickstarter and Gamefound 2022. And there are quite a few projects coming to Gamefound. Almost half of the projects I'm going to be talking about today are coming to Gamefound. So I'll try to make sure I let you know which ones are Gamefound. Otherwise, they will just be on Kickstarter. And also, let me know in the comments what you've been playing. I would love to hear that in the comments as well. A couple launching April 12th that I didn't mention in my last video. One, Broken and Beautiful, a game about Kintsugi, is from Left Justified Studio. It's for 2 to 4 players, takes about 15 minutes to play. Kintsugi is the Japanese art of using golden lacquer to repair broken pottery. Now in the game, players draft cards like bowls, cups, and tea jars to create high-scoring sets. As some pieces inevitably break, players must judiciously repair what's been shattered. Grey Fox Games launches Last Light. This is coming to Gamefound. It's for 2 to 4 players, takes about 45 to 75 minutes to play, designed by Roy Canaday. This is all about alien factions gathering light from a white dwarf star at the end of the universe. It's a fast-paced 4X game with 3D planets and a rotating board. 4X stands for Explore, Expand, Exploit, and Exterminate. Players will be playing as asymmetrical factions as they go throughout the game gathering the light. The first player to gather 20 light will win the game. On April 18th, Red Raven Games launches Sleeping Gods Distant Skies. You'll be journeying across a rugged landscape in a sequel to Sleeping Gods. That's launching on Gamefound. These next few launch on April 19th. From the Wood Studio launches Explorers of the Woodlands.
Welcome to the Woodlands Explorers. Get ready to hop on an adventure, alone or with up to 3 other players in this co-op dice game, Forest Crawler. Explorers of the Woodlands combines style placement, exploration, rolling dice and bashing monsters, and comes with a fast-paced standard mode and a campaign mode. In the classic game mode, you and your friends will explore a forest of over 20 tiles. At the end of each forest, a boss will spawn and you have to defeat it to win the game. During the exploration phase, each player adds 1 tile to the forest, making it bigger and bigger. During the adventure phase, each player will play the character in turn order. The active player rolls 4 hero dice and places them on their hero board to assign their actions for the turn. Depending on the dice results, you'll get moves, special actions, and unique abilities. Loot cards acquired while killing monsters, or found in the forest, or during events, will also help you reach your goal. Are you ready to explore the Woodlands? Back us now on Kickstarter.
Rock Manor Games launches Lawyer Up Season 2. Here's a quick trailer to watch.
We've got breaking news out of Atlanta. Sam Howard's marriage has taken a tumultuous turn. We have confirmed reports that Adrian Mackenzie has filed for divorce. Rumors indicate Sam, the billionaire founder of Social Magnet, is stunned by the money that Adrian is demanding. With all the tabloid gossip, this divorce of the rich and famous is sure to get contentious. Sounds like it's time for both of them to lawyer up.
Lawyer Up is a 2-player courtroom drama card game, where one player is the noble prosecution, and the other, the steadfast defense. Each game begins with the discovery phase, where players draft vital evidence to support their case and bury evidence that might help their opponent. Then players shuffle together the drafted evidence with their argument and procedure deck. Next comes the trial phase, where players call witnesses and play powerful arguments, along with the evidence they drafted in their examination pools. Players will need to chain together their cards by matching bias symbols. The player who can best examine the witness by generating the most influence will spend the difference to sway the jury to their side. The lawyer with the best case and most convincing arguments will be sure to get the verdict thereafter.
Also on Gamefound, Beautiful Disaster Games launches Assault on Doomrock Ultimate Edition. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 1 to 2 hours to play. It's a co-op fantasy game. Resident launches Glitch Squad. It's for 4 to 8 players, takes about 10 to 15 minutes to play. You're forensic scientists trying to solve crimes, followed by the Office Cat Glitch. On Gamefound, Soil's game studio launches Space Lion. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. These next few launch on April 26th. Renegade Game Studios launches G.I. Joe Mission Critical for 1 to 5 players. It's a co-op miniatures board game, trying to stop Cobra in locations around the world. Grand Gamers Guild launches an expansion for the Artemis project, Satellites and Commanders. Base game is for 1 to 5 players, takes about an hour to maybe 75 minutes to play. The base game takes about 60 to 75 minutes to play. This expansion adds 2 new major opportunities for play to the base game. Satellites are off-board locations which players can access and influence the action on the moon's surface below. Commanders are a new category of colonists that can act as any colonist type, lending their power to dice you send to various locations and assist in endgame scoring. Critical Creations launches Anunnaki, Dawn of the Gods, for 1 to 4 players, takes about 1 to 2 hours to play. This is a 4X Euro game from Simon Luciani and Danilo Sabia. Galacta launches an expansion for Waste Knights, 2nd edition, called Beyond the Horizon. And we got a firm date from Garpel Games for Wayfarers of the South, Tigris, for 1 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes here on April 26th. This will launch a whole new trilogy. Small Town Games launches Spirit Duels. It's for 2 players. Takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. You command and involve magical spirits in a battle against your rivals. And on Gamefound, April 27th, Radical 8 Games launches Damask. You're going to be spinning silks and mount patterns to make the most money of all the weavers. Players are going to draft silk cubes from a spinning wheel and use them to mount damasks. Matching colors and patterns sell well, but the Weavers Guild and other players might change these plans. By choosing well, planning ahead, linking patterns, and knowing when to help others, players will make the most money and win the game. Well, that wraps up this episode. Let me know in the comments if I missed any that you're excited about, and we'll see you next time.